So in this multi-front war, Houthis, Hamas and the Hezbollah and then Iran directly getting involved. Israel is fighting this multi-front war and continues its operation against Hezbollah, as it says, with its attack on Lebanon in the territory. Thick smoke blanketing the Lebanese sky. Israeli forces continue to launch rockets. Now here's the latest that we have that I can confirm to you. That after South Lebanon, Israel is now targeting the north side of the Lebanon as well. Israeli aircraft targeted this apartment. Now, it is a residential apartment, residential vicinity, but we are told that according to the IDF, this is where the terror camps underneath have been located. This is in the vicinity of the Bedawi Palestinian camp. Israeli ground operations in southern Lebanon this week followed 2 weeks of intense airstrikes and bombardment. Now, Israel claims that it has already neutralized over 200 members of Hezbollah, including the top commanders, while there are a lot of unconfirmed reports coming in on this about if there is Safiuddin in this or not, the next in command. But Iran then issued a warning. When Ali Khamenei, the supreme leader of Iran, decided to address a gathering at Friday prayers, he said they will target Israel's energy plants, facilities, if need arises. So amid the suspense about what will Israel's next move will be, with Iran throwing missiles one after another at their territory, satellite images show that Iran moved its tankers and oil vessels from the oil rigs to perhaps a safer location. What about Hamas, meanwhile, in Gaza? Hamas's armed wing, Al-Qassam brigades, have confirmed the death of one of its commanders, Zahi Yaser Abd, in an Israeli strike in the West Bank, where the Israeli strike had happened at a building.
In the Middle East, Israel cannot reach. There's nowhere we will not go to protect our people and protect our country. With every passing moment, the regime is bringing you, the noble Persian people, closer to the abyss. But you know one simple thing. Iran's tyrants don't care about your future, but you do. When Iran is finally free, and that moment will come a lot sooner than people think, everything will be different. Our two ancient peoples, the Jewish people and the Persian people, will finally be at peace. Our two countries, Israel and Iran, will be at peace.
The move taken by our armed forces was the least punishment for the occupying Zionist regime in the face of the crimes, the unbelievable crimes committed by that regime, the bloodthirsty regime, the wolfish regime. We neither hesitate, we will not give up, but we will not rush at the same time.
اسرائیل هر گونه اقدام دیگری علیه ایران بکنه، اقدام ما از اون سخت‌تر خواهد بود و ما حتما پاسخ خواهیم داد.
و اذا اتخذ الكيان الإسرائيلي أي خطوة وإجراء ضدنا ردنا سيكون أقوى وسنرد عليه.
پاسخ ما متناسب و کاملا حساب شده خواهد.
وردنا سيكون متناسبا كاملا ومدروسا بشكل كامل.
What I know is the plan that I put together received the support of the UN Security Council and the vast majority of our allies around the world as a way to bring this to an end. Look, the Israelis have every right to respond to the vicious attacks on them, not just from the Iranians, but from everyone from Hezbollah to the Houthis. Anyway, but the fact is that they have to be very much more careful about dealing with civilian casualties. There's a lot we are doing. The main thing we can do is try to rally the rest of the world and our allies into participating, like the French are in Lebanon and other places, to tamp this down. But when you have proxies as irrational as Hezbollah and the Houthis, and it's a hard thing to determine.